Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday delivered the inaugural address at the Conclave on the Transformational Reforms in Higher Education under National Education Policy. Through video conferencing, the conclave organized by the Ministry of Education along with the University Grants Commissions also features Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal as well as academicians and scientists discussing various aspects of the NEP 2020. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Friday he is fully committed to the National Education Policy NEP, which was launched last month, as he assured that it will be implemented fully. While addressing the conclave on the transformation reforms in higher education under the NEP, Prime Minister Modi said education policy was approved after extensive discussions for more than 3 to 4 years and taking over lakhs of suggestions into consideration. PM said it is natural for some people to question that after such a big reform was brought on paper, how will it be implemented at the ground level? All of you are directly involved with the implementation of the national education policy, and therefore your role is very important. As far as political will is concerned, I am fully committed to it, and I am with all of you, he added. The Prime Minister said NEP 2020 is being widely discussed across the country and that people from different fields and different ideologies are giving their views and reviewing the policy. This is a healthy debate. The more it is, the more benefit the country's education system will get, he said. It is also a matter of happiness that after the national education policy was launched, no one raised any doubt whether it is biased or it is leaning towards one side, he added. The Prime Minister said that the centre's new education policy stressed on building jobs creators instead of the job seekers and emphasized that the time had come for increased focus on learning, research and innovation in the field of education. The 21st century is an era of knowledge. This is the time for the increased focus on learning, research, innovation. This is exactly what India's National Education Policy 2020 does. We are focusing on the quality of education in the country. Our attempt have been to make our education system the most advanced and the modern for students, PM Modi told students at a virtual interaction last Saturday. The Union Cabinet has passed India's first new national education policy last month. In at least 28 years, recommending primary education in local languages, facilitating the possible entry of the foreign universities in India, creating a single higher education regulators and easier board examination in wide-ranging reforms aimed at making the India educational system more contemporary and skill-oriented. The policy also set ambitious targets, increasing in the gross enrollment ratio to 50% from the current 26%, creating an additional 35 million seats in colleges and increasing the education budget to 6% of the GDP from the present 4%. The NEP lays down that by 2040, all higher education institutions shall aim to become multidisciplinary. It also says that by 2030, there will be at least one large multidisciplinary institution in or near every district. It also moots special education zones in backward districts. The policy, drafted by a committee headed by former ISRO Chief K. Kasturi Rangan, submitted its report last year. Bureau Report.